WCBC-FM.
Radiothon Radio. This is Girl Talk with Maisie and Julia.
Yeah. I'm Julia.
This is crazy. We're so nervous. We have never done this ever before.
It's our first show.
It is our first show.
It's exciting. Anyways, this is 88.9 The Voice, Canvas Community Voice of Fredonia.
Mm-hmm.
We're on hour, 7 of the, what's it called?
Yeah,
Radiothon? Hour 7 of the
so.
Radiothon.
It started at 12. Yeah.
Okay.
We have lots to talk about today.
We made a checklist. We were very prepared.
All right. Let's begin with the introduction to radio. So we found this book. So we had a book that my mom gave us, which was the Introduction to Podcasting. But we left it at our dorm. So we're going to read you the first sentence of Introduction to Radio instead. There are more than 12,000 licensed radio stations in the United States today, most operated as a profit-making business. That's it. What a great fact.
I'm not sure how true that fact is.
Not anymore. But yeah.
Whatever. So that's your intro to radio.
Welcome.
So I made a list in the notes app of my phone of little topics of Girl Talk to talk about. So the first one, very topical these days, is Taylor Swift.
Oh my God. What a lady.
What do you think of Taylor Swift?
Well, I do know that we listened to her new Midnight's album at midnight. Together.
It was very endearing.
We sobbed. We cried. Julie looked up at me and she was like, and I was like, no, I don't think, I don't think that's what she means in that sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. And then we listened to it again by ourselves.
And then again, and we reconvened.
And then we reconvened. And then we also listened to it getting ready the next morning. So it's been a lot of midnights for us.
And then she dropped the 3 a.m. edition.
Oh, which I did not know about until the next, 12 hours later, pretty much.
I've only liked one song from the 3 a.m. edition, Bigger Than the Whole Sky. I've heard,
I don't like that song.
What? Why not?
I don't know, man. It makes me sob, and I don't like things that make me cry.
I like it because it makes me cry.
Wow.
Okay, so our first segment, we're going to go through every single song on the Midnight's album, and we're going to tear it up.
Okay. Well, all right. I am a big fan of Mastermind.
Whoa.
Oh, are we starting from the beginning?
We gotta start from the beginning.
Okay.
We gotta run through every song.
Oh.
So we're starting off with Lavender Haze.
Okay. We won't be playing these songs, but we will be talking about them.
We will. Please listen on your own accord.
Okay. So, Lavender Haze. Actually, I really enjoyed this intro. I was like, wow. It really got me in the mood. I felt like a housewife from the 60s. I don't know.
Very Don't Worry, Darling.
Oh my God.
I think it was a good opener. I think.
Also, if you've seen Don't Worry, Darling, I'm sorry for your eyes in every possible way. It was awful.
We could talk about that later. That's more girl talk.
Yeah.
I think it's a good opener. I am going on the Eras tour. I was so lucky because my friend's boyfriend's father got a pre-sale code, and he tore it up.
He did.
So I really do think that's going to be an opener to it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
the whole
I don't think
Mimi at Midnight.
I don't know. Knowing her from afar, I feel like she's not going to play any of her Midnight's songs at all.
She has to.
No, because it's the eras. It's all the ones before that.
Well, you don't think we're in the Midnight era right now? Ooh.
Whoa.
Hard
question.
Really? Okay. Next up is Maroon. I really like this one.
I also really like this one. I think that this is probably one of the best choruses ever. I love the chorus.
I do think.
I don't know.
I think the first listen for me, I was not into it because she was just. It was all the same note, and then she was just scarlet, maroon, red. I don't know. It was very color themed, but I think now that's also why I like it.
Okay, so Matt just said we sounded terrific. Matt,
Matt, our Swiftie.
You really talked your sports.
Matt was on the last show. He was this little sports talk. I would like to say we were listening in, and at some point he said all too well.
And
So-
we did look at each other, and we were like, Matt, you are also a Swiftie.
Very topical. Love it, love it.
He recommends criticizing Antihero. So
Let's criticize. I could go on a
Let's
rampage.
criticize
That's actually the next
Antihero.
song on the list. Antihero, she's the main character. She's pick me.
I think I got his words wrong. Okay, anyway, I don't like Antihero anyway.
I don't like it. It's, oh my gosh. Have you seen all the TikTok trends? It's like, it's me.
Hi.
I'm the problem, it's me.
Oh, I can't believe we just sang that.
Oh, I can't believe I'm Taylor Swift.
Oh.
It's very,
Wow.
it's very, it's
I don't
like,
know. It kind of reminds me of Hailey Bieber in a way, and I don't like Hailey Bieber.
I don't,
So, because she was like, am I the problem? And I'm like, that's what the song is based off of.
yeah.
So that's what I think, that's my 2 cents.
This song is the problem.
Okay.
I will say that.
Snow on the beach. Halfway through, Julia and I were like,
Where's
Where's
Lana?
Lana? And then I was like, she is literally all of the background music. Like, she is just the one speaking.
She was hitting those oohs and ahs.
I know. We had to repeat. We had to listen again.
Mm-hmm. She was barely on the track. Let's talk about that.
Oh my god, it was so good. That's one of my favorite ones. I could dance to that song.
My personal
myself.
opinion, it's a bit mid.
You're on your own, kid. Julia bawled.
Okay, it's a notorious
Not in a
track
baller
5.
way, in like a crying tears type of way.
No, I wasn't balling. I was balling. If you know what I mean.
Well, all right. Track 5 is always like
Track 5's the all
track
too
5's
well.
the sad one.
It's the
I don't know, whatever the other ones are, but like it's the
White
sad-
Horse.
Oh,
mm.
we can't talk about White Horse. Actually, I really love that music video.
She's on the verge of tears.
I love the White Horse music video. I would be on repeat watching that as a kid on my little purple, on my purple iPod, turning it around, watching. I am being judged.
I was not a music video watcher kid. I just listened to the music. I would burn it into my MP3 player.
She would burn it.
I would picture to burn. Yeah, I'm a Swiftie. Yeah, what about it? Okay, next up is Midnight Rain, which I get so many
Okay.
TikTok edits of this with Greg and Rowley from Diary of a Wimpy
my
Kid.
God. Yes, but I feel like who else would you like to be on it? Like who else would you want edits about?
Who do I want Midnight Rain to be about?
We are getting many messages apparently about our talking about Taylor Swift. So someone said, talk about how Taylor Swift has created 10 albums and maybe 10 unique songs. So let's talk about that, shall we?
Let's actually talk about it.
All right.
Taylor Swift created, so sorry for the sidebar. This will take 5 minutes. Taylor Swift created not only a 5-minute heart slasher of All Too Well, but a 10-minute
version,
heart
which was the
slasher.
original version that she created on stage.
What?
She created on stage before. It was like she was getting ready to perform, and she made that song, and they recorded it. And then she edited it, obviously, but she made that free-handedly.
I heard that the original version was 30 minutes long, and she had to cut it down to 10, and then she had to cut it down to 5. Can you imagine a 30-minute long song?
I would listen.
Are
I
there
would tune
30-minute
in.
long songs?
Well,
I think the
I
longest
don't know,
song I
like
know-
Beethoven, but like...
Okay, that's a symphony. Okay, question.
Still
Taylor
song.
Swift,
Okay.
could she write Beethoven? And reciprocally, could Beethoven write Taylor Swift?
Beethoven... They aren't... they aren't, like, comparable. There's 2 types of
If you had to
music.
choose, I don't think Beethoven could write Taylor Swift, but I do think Taylor Swift could compose a symphony.
You know what?
I'll give her
No,
that credit.
I do. I think she could. Does she write her own music? I know she writes her guitar chords, but does she write the rest of it?
I mean, really, a symphony is just... all music is just chords separated into notes. Oh, I sound really stupid.
I don't know. She plays the clarinet, so for all I know, she could do anything. I
Next.
played the clarinet, so I also can do anything.
Okay.
Just saying.
Next up is question. ... Question mark.
Honestly, I forgot the song. I don't remember.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh,
Have you
this
ever had someone
was
kiss
a
you
good
in
one.
a crowded room?
Okay, I'm a big edit person, and I know that there's a really sad edit that came up on Instagram the other day, and I did bawl my eyes out.
To Question?
I think it was with Meredith Grey and Dr. McDreamy.
Burp, you called him McDreamy. Next up is Vigilante Bleep.
Okay.
Okay, when this came out, I was obsessed with it.
She was. We actually went into the bathroom at one point and started dancing while brushing our teeth to this song.
Mm-hmm. I was obsessed with it for the first, 3 days. I don't
like it anymore. I think it got really old really quickly.
I think everyone was really excited that she was like re-entering the
Reputation.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was so outside and it wasn't like the rest of the songs. I'm gonna be real.
I like that it wasn't. I like that a lot of them are different genres.
Yeah.
But I think everyone hyped it up so much because everyone loves a little revenge like story, and it's very repetitive. I do think if you play it sporadically, if you have a giant playlist and you play it sporadically, I think it's gonna hit. But I think if you listen to the album on repeat over and over, it's gonna get a little boring.
Yeah. No, I agree. Bejeweled. Right. That's next. I like this song.
I hated this song originally, but now there's this guy who did a TikTok dance to it, and I'm obsessed with it.
Was it that guy who...
He goes like that at the end.
Oh, I don't know. I was going to talk about the guy who, like, sings in his blanket while watching New Girl while listening to Taylor Swift.
That's just you.
But I don't think so. I'm not bald. Well, but anyway.
What's next? Labyrinth. This one, to me, is forgettable.
What's it about?
I'm falling in love.
Oh, I actually love this song because it's about her, like, being scared to fall in love, but then each one is, like, different because she's not scared anymore. She gets excited the more she sings it. I don't know. I watched a TikTok, so now I like it.
What's next?
Now you guys know what our TikTok is like.
Next up is Karma. I would give this one a 6.5 out of 10.
Maybe I'm not as big of a fan as I think.
Oh my God.
I hear the names and I'm like, what
Karma
are we talking
is my
about?
boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma
gosh.
is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not?
Karma is my cat sitting on my lap because it loves me.
Yeah.
My sister, she is 8, by the way. Eliza, we love her. She loves this song, but I think it's because they talk about cats. But
Interesting.
she's like,
So she's
that's me. She's like, she feels it.
Next is Sweet Nothing and Holy Smokes. This song tears me apart, rips me to shreds, one could say, like emotionally. It's so nice. It's about a relationship. It's about coming home to your partner and being like, aw, like it's the little things that like really make you like.
This just reminds you of Isaiah.
Isaiah's my boyfriend. He's long distance, so obviously I was sobbing my eyes out when this track dropped. Moving on.
Mastermind. This one reminds me of my boyfriend. I adore this song, and I think it's so good. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. I listen to the song on repeat 24/7 all the time. And it's so very nice. It's just peaceful and calm, and it makes you feel good. I don't know. Sorry, I'm so bad at explaining things.
It's okay. Last night, I was asked the question, I was like, why do you like your boyfriend so much? And I'm so bad with the words. Like, I think the thing I kept repeating, I was like, he's just so good. Like, he's just so good. Which,
he just is.
He just is.
So, big fans of our boyfriends. Ivan, I don't like you, actually.
So scandal that he's listening right now.
Is he listening? We started talking about Taylor Swift. He might have turned it off.
Ivan was in the room when we listened to Midnights.
Yeah.
And he left.
I just hit it with my mic. I'm sorry for your ears.
He did leave.
And then, yeah, he did. Well, all right. What's next? What's
next?
on our list? I don't really want to talk about the other ones because I'm not the biggest fan of the 3 a.m. version. Paris is great.
I do not remember that.
We were staying in Paris.
Okay.
I think that's a Chainsmokers song.
The ones I remember, I only remember, I think, 2. I remember the first 2, which is The Great War. That was, I think,
the Great War.
Mm-hmm.
Doo-doo.
Something like that. I don't know. I think it deserves a lot more credit than people give it.
Yeah?
I don't think people give it a lot of credit. And then Bigger Than the Whole Sky.
Oh.
That one's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, that one's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I sing, like, randomly, like, all the time. Do you do that? Because I create, like, I'm going to be Taylor Swift for once. And then I start singing. And then I'm like, I could never. Like, the other night, we were at our friends, and they started doing jingles. And I was like, I do this.
What was I going to say? Oh, in 4th grade, we had to do this project where we had to pretend to be someone famous. And, like...
You're not?
Whoa. First off, the way you assume that I'm not already famous is infuriating to me.
I think you're twisting my words. I thought you were famous, and then you said you weren't famous. So I feel like you're gaslighting me, and you're being really mean.
Oh, so sorry. Moving on.
I hate you.
Oh, that's so nice. We had to dress up as someone famous, and then, like, all the other classes would walk down the hallway. It was like a wax museum, but we were the figures, and if they stopped at us, we had to, like, tell them a biography about our lives. And I was Taylor Swift.
Kind of cool. Oh.
And I brought my dad's acoustic guitar. I was strumming. I did not know how to play guitar, but I would strum it.
All right, I don't know guitar, but I remember being a really talented, like, 7-year-old, and I could play Michael Jackson on the guitar, like, acoustically. I would be like, Annie, are you okay? And I would, like, sing along. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I was so dope back then. I don't know what happened.
Let's talk about the cultural significance of Annie, Are You Okay? The Glee version.
Oh, okay. So I think I've seen, like, the first 2 seasons of Glee. I haven't seen the rest of them.
That was season 3.
Okay. But I know... Okay, sorry. I know that it happened because I watched so many, like, YouTube, like, tracks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that it was very... Oh, my gosh, I can't concentrate right now. You know what? I think that this is a good moment to stop, and you can listen to our little, ad for the radio station.
The little promo
jingles. Little promo. Let's go.
Hey Siri, what should I, listen to?
You should listen to WCVF FM 88.9 The Voice.
Does it have, variety?
WCVF has variety. It is whatever those Fredonia College kids and community members decide to put on the air.
That sounds freaking amazing. Thanks, girl.
And this is WCVF, the campus and community voice of Fredonia.
All right, and we're back.
So, next on my silly little list of things to talk about.
All right. I think we should talk about what we actually do here at the radio station.
Oh.
So, we work under this kid, Jordan. I thought his name was Jordan Peele for the longest time. And I was getting him confused between the iconic, amazing director. His new movie is so good.
What? Nope? Did he direct Nope?
Jordan Budd did not, in fact, direct
No. Jordan Peele.
Yes. It was really good. I saw it at the drive-in, and I pooped my pants.
Did you really?
No, I did not really. But it was so good. But so many plot holes. So we work under this kid, Jordan, and he is, he chooses what music goes on. So our job is to go into this cool little box of music that has been brought here, and we decide what we like and what we don't like. And one of our first times here, we didn't really know what we were doing, and we listened to this album called Michael Jonathan's Cosmic Banjo.
Oh, it was incredible.
All right, well... So I was more intrigued because the cover is him with a banjo, but he's on the moon in an astronaut outfit. And then the rest is you turn the page and there's a pumpkin playing a piano. Then you turn a page. He is the banjo. Wait, not piano. Banjo.
Yep, that's a banjo.
And then the next one, he is a banjo. And then the other ones are him in an orchestra playing a banjo. So
he's a banjo-centered man.
we chose to put on the radio the Ballad of Bojangles.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to play that for you right now. We're setting it up momentarily.
1 second.
By the way, we got trained like
This morning.
how many hours ago? Like 7 hours ago, and then we left. So we don't.
This is our first
If
show.
it's slow, we don't really know how to do our job. I apologize. We're doing our best.
Can I say this? I really want to keep doing this. I wouldn't mind having a show all the time.
Girl Talk is a new thing.
Girl Talk News Show.
Whoa.
We review every single Taylor Swift album known to man.
Maybe not only Taylor Swift. We got to branch out a little bit. Okay, well, here we go.
I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced in the rain to hide all his tears and all of his pain. He would sing to himself a lovely refrain. Bojangles was his name. He would dance a waltz by the light of the moon and float above ground like a hot air balloon and capture your smile with the tap of his shoe. Bojangles was his name. He would dance in the silver light of the moon, dancing for lovers and children of June. Never alone and always for you. Bojangles was his name. One night in September, moonlight pale, I spent with Bojangles in the county jail. He sat on a stool and told me a tale of a lonely dancing fool. He said, I once had a dog, I once had a wife, a home full of children and a carpenter's life. And when I lost it all, it cut like a knife. He would dance in the silver light of the moon, dancing for lovers and children of June. Never alone and always for you. Bojangles was his name. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced in the rain to hide all his tears and all of his pain. He would sing to himself a lovely refrain. Bojangles was his name.
Tune in every Friday at noon to catch one of Fredonia's hottest radio shows, High Noon Friday. Catch the community voices on local news. Keep updated on the latest sports games, the weather, world affairs and international news, and other entertaining segments like trivia and Just the Facts. High Noon Friday, every Friday at noon, on 88.9 WCVF and 89.5 WDVL.
So that was
That
Bojangles.
was the Ballad of Bojangles.
That was pretty much the first song that we put onto the computer for the world to listen to. The world of Fredonia, I should say. But no regrets. It was a bopper. We
It
were
was a
dancing.
slammer.
I know. It was so good. No regrets. But I am. Oh,
Continue.
Julia's mom. Oh, what a lady. She is so sweet.
Hi, Mom. I know you're listening.
We were talking because
Shout out
we
to
were
Long
talking about
Island.
Glee, and I'm going down to visit Julia because she is my roommate and a very good friend, and I'm gonna go during January to visit her on the island. Am I becoming an islander because I
A
just
Long
said
Islander?
the island instead
Whoa.
of Long Island? And she said we could watch Glee together. It's so nice.
I'm so excited that it's Christmas season because last Christmas, my mom and I we went through every season of Glee and watched only the Christmas episodes.
I do that with friends
I
and New
love
Girl.
Friends. Can we do that before?
Yes.
We depart?
So, oh my God, so much about us. So we have movie nights pretty much every night.
Every
It
night.
hasn't.
We haven't had one
We
in a hot
haven't-
sec.
We haven't hung up our projector
Mhm.
to have a movie night, but we've been watching movies.
Well,
we
did
watched
last
Wednesday.
night. So we hung up the projector.
We
just
hung up the
didn't start
projector, but
anything.
then we had deep girl talk.
we had deep real life girl talk.
We had It was serious,
But it was nice.
fun.
It was refreshing.
was. So much was let out. It was good. Everyone needs
good.
a good girl talk
Right?
now and then, and I think that's what we'll be here for from now on.
This is so funny.
Wait, you know what? What if we do the thing where people yik yak what they want us to talk about? That
Well,
would be so cool. We need to build our fan group.
that's true. I do have something to talk about that is so girly talk
Okay.
gossip. I found it on, not even on Twitter, which is normally my news source, so I don't know if that's the
Mhm.
smartest idea. I found it on, actually, ironically, on Yik Yak. But I did fact check it, and it is true.
What is it?
So, I love a good scandal.
I'm ready.
You know the very famous, popular Good Morning America.
Yes.
There's two co-hosts. There's TJ Holmes and Amy Robach.
Can I see? Wait, I gotta see the picture.
This is what they look like.
Yes.
They were both married to other people, but news just
No.
dropped. They have, according to the LA Times, have suddenly become embroiled in a purported cheating scandal so juicy it could rival the plot
So juicy.
of the morning show.
That's our new title, actually. We're not going to be called Girl Talk. We're going to be called So Juicy.
Supposedly, this affair has been going on for months.
Oh my gosh. This is
so
like.
Ned Fulmer.
This is so Ned Fulmer. This is so Try Guys. Try Guys versus the Good Morning. Oh my gosh. All right.
Oh my
Next
God,
thing to
epic rap
talk
battles
about, I
of
guess.
history? Epic
What?
rap battles of history should do Try Guys versus Good Morning America.
Oh my
the
gosh.
cheating scandals. On a quick sidebar before we start about the Try Guys, when news dropped that Ned Fulmer had cheated on his wife,
Yes.
I did what any 17-year-old girl would do.
At the time, 17.
At the time,
She's
17,
now.
I'm an adult. Yeah, I'm 18.
Woo! She
I
can
did
buy
what any
lottery tickets.
17-year-old girl would do, and I ran to the Fredonia Library and I printed out a picture of Ned Fulmer, and then I redecorated one of my walls to say "Public Enemy Number 1" and hung up his
Yes.
picture underneath.
And it has been quite a few months since that, and we have had two other people.
People. quote
Well, all
unquote.
right. So we had our friend Carmela's phone.
Mhm.
Carmela is at cheerleading right now, so she did not know we called her out. But Carmela,
Her phone stopped working one morning.
it was awful.
It was
like,
terrible. It took up the whole day.
It
was
did.
everyone's problem.
we had a 2-hour subway ride while she was trying to fix her phone at Walmart,
Mhm.
and it was bad. Did not work. She had to get a new one. So, iPhone 11, you are the enemy.
That is the current Public Enemy number 1. Prior to that, we watched this movie during October. October, we watch about a scary movie every night. We watched this movie called Creep.
Yes, who, if you know Eliza, I don't know her last name, she recommended it to us, so we will blame her.
Shout out Eliza.
We're blaming you for Public Enemy number 2.
Yeah. The antagonist of that movie, named Peach Fuzz,
Was a wolf. A guy in a wolf mask.
It was terrifying.
It was awful. There's a number 2, and I kind of want to watch it.
Creep 2?
Yeah.
We should do that. We should have like a spooky Christmas. We can watch Nightmare Before Christmas and then follow it up with Creep 2.
How Christmassy. It really gets me into the spirit, you know?
Like Krampus.
Actually, that movie slaps.
That's a movie? I just thought it was a guy. Krampus is a guy,
It's
right?
both. Yeah, he's like the evil Santa Claus. But he has a movie, and he haunts these families, and then he puts them in snow globes.
Oh, my dream. I want to live in a snow globe. I really
But
wanted
it's like
to
a
when I was
forever
younger.
haunted Christmas in a snow globe.
But, okay.
But like, they don't get presents.
But the
sugar
present is I live with a snow globe.
No,
I don't think
but,
you're
like-
picking up what I'm putting
But
down.
like, the sugar cookies, like, are mean to you.
In a snow globe?
Yeah.
What kind of snow
Because
globe?
it's like you are living in a snow globe, but you can't go. Like, you don't know.
Oh my god, like the Truman Show.
I've never seen it.
Oh, incredible movie. Shout out
Okay,
Lexi back
Next
home.
movie night, whoever wants to no. If I don't know you, you can't go. I'm sorry. But like
Oh, love the Truman Show.
all right, next movie night. All right.
What else? Do we have anything else?
I don't know.
I
We
have
can talk for hours. Okay. Let's talk about Sorry. We are such dorks, all right? We love Taylor Swift. We
Yes.
had a day-long conversation about Harry Potter, which I think we should bring up again.
I'm so passionate about this. It is insane.
No, we were screaming last time we were at the radio
I
station.
think it was like a week ago
it was
or
before
2 weeks
break.
ago.
Yeah.
It was the week before we left for break. We
Oh,
were
my
watching.
gosh.
We were working, quote unquote, but
But you know, it's Friday morning.
it's Friday morning. We had watched, I believe, Prisoner of Azkaban
Yes.
the previous night,
Yeah.
which
and
is my
it
favorite.
all
let
started
me
in
say.
math class when Julia and I were very bored.
Oh, it
And
was so
I
boring.
said that Ron and Hermione, they just didn't make sense. No chemistry. They just had that one kiss scene. While, you know, Ginny and Harry, she was in love with him since she was trying to find her robe. Like, it's been a while, okay?
Okay.
They had multiple Stevie scenes where they were like, there was tension, chemistry.
Mhm.
What did Ron and Hermione have besides that one shoulder hug in that one movie?
Okay.
Which was good. To be fair, it was a good shoulder hug. You could tell Harry was the third wheel, but
Okay.
that was the only time that
Can
happened.
I make my points first? I will not. You cannot interrupt me, and then you can rebuttal.
I will always interrupt you, but
That is
go
so
ahead.
incredibly rude. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe that you would even think this. Okay.
Oh my gosh, but I'm so right. It's crazy.
Okay, Ron and Hermione, right?
Wait, hold on. To be fair, okay. Other couples did make sense, like Ginny and Neville.
Oh, they tore
made
it up.
sense, and Neville and
Luna.
Luna also made sense.
I love Luna Lovegood. She can do no wrong. in
Luna
my
and
eyes.
Harry could have hit it off.
I like them as friends.
They were better friends, but I think they could have been okay. I wouldn't have been mad.
Yeah.
But Ron and Hermione are off the grid. Go ahead with your facts.
Okay, Ron and Hermione are so on the grid. It's insane. They started
She's
off.
so wrong.
They started off as friends, right? You know, a lot of people. We start off as friends.
Oh, so you know what? If we talk that way, you friends to lovers. I guess that's okay with me.
That's cute, friends to lovers. Okay,
She
let's-
compared us to friends to
let's
lovers.
roll
Sorry,
it
I'm
back
like
to
talking
even-
to you guys like you guys are people. Okay.
Oh, so you don't think they're people?
They're a microphone right now.
Okay. Let me speak.
Okay,
Let's roll
I'll
back to
shut
the
up.
very first movie, Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone, if you're English.
Okay.
They go through the whole entire trial. What did they go through? They go through the. Oh, is Devil Snare? Yeah, they go through the Devil Snare. They have that
I loved that scene actually.
incredibly, over dramatic, but I'm living for it chess
They
scene.
were like, "Stop moving."
So they go through the chess scene, blah, blah, blah. And then once Harry's out of the infirmary, he runs back to the table, blah, blah, blah. The trio reunites. Harry and Hermione, they hug. What do Ron and Hermione do? They have an awkward little handshake because their feelings on each other, they're a bit mixed. They don't know what to feel about each other.
No,
they don't know if they're
Ron
that close or not.
hated her at the beginning of that movie. Okay? So they definitely didn't know how they felt because he did not like her and she did not like him. But then they became friends.
Okay, they became friends. Let's flash forward to the Yule
But
Ball.
let's be real. There was no actual chemistry.
Shush, 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 shush. I need you to be quiet. I'm making my points.
You see what it's like living with her? She shushes
Wait till
me.
you hear her silly little argument. I'm gonna go insane. Okay, flash forward to movie number 4, Goblet of Fire. Do you see how jealous Ron is that Hermione took Victor Crumb to the Yule Ball? Did you see how jealous he was when she... Okay, first off, anyone would be jealous because she looked like a goddess walking down those stairs.
But, why didn't he ask her? He could have asked her. No.
Can you stop interrupting me? I'm gonna kill you.
That is against Fredonia radio station.
I'm so kidding. I would actually never harm anyone.
She's
ever.
lying. She would poison my food if she could.
So, Ron is jealous that he didn't ask Hermione because she looks so good. Maybe he was a little scared to ask her. You've never been scared to ask out a little crush? You weren't scared before Ivan? You weren't nervous?
I asked Ivan out.
You weren't scared?
Oh, I was. I cried for like 3. I didn't cry. I'm not that much of a crybaby. But I was thinking it. My friend actually told me if I didn't ask him out, she would stop talking to me.
That's tough. Moving on.
So I had to.
Ron is sitting at the little side table with Parvati Patil, who they don't want to dance together. He wants to dance with her, but she's with Victor Crumb. And then they have that whole outburst. She sends a flock of birds on him.
Because he starts dating someone else.
Well, because he knows he can't have her because she's with Victor Crumb.
She wasn't even with Victor at the time.
If you go to the dance as a date with someone, I'm sure people would assume you're together.
Girl, this was a different movie.
Girl, what are you talking about? Different movie. Goblet of Fire has the Yule Ball in it.
Okay, but she doesn't send birds after him in
Yes,
that
she
movie.
does.
No, she doesn't. That's the next one.
No, she doesn't.
Remember? Because, no. You're right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I know,
My bad.
And then we have all this built-up tension. It keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, in the very last movie, they kiss in the Chamber of Secrets, and all the water explodes, and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I think they work perfectly together. I think he's funny, she's smart. It's very Chandler and Monica. I believe it works out great.
First of all, Monica should have ended up with the old guy.
The
Richard.
dentist?
Yeah.
Another hot take gone wrong. Okay, now I will say 2 things about Harry and Ginny, and then you may begin.
Fine. Go.
Harry and Ginny, what did they have? They had nothing. Harry didn't even know her. He's just his best friend's little sister. Who,
No.
Okay, that is what she is. You can't say no to that.
They were cousins.
And you support that?
I'm talking about Ron and her.
No. Okay. Ginny's Ron's little sister. And Harry doesn't really see her as anything else. Until, I don't even know until, because their romance came out of the blue and it doesn't make sense to me. Some could argue that he saved her in the Chamber of Secrets because he loved her. Some could, but you don't think he would save anyone else? You don't think if it was anyone else he would not save them? Yeah. He would save anyone because he's the chosen one. He's a good person.
I think he was attracted to her and he wanted to help his best friend. And when he saw her laying there, they made eye contact. He was bleeding. Then that bird came up and cried on him. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm focused on making a new CD transition. So we're going to transition to that. This one is called 5 a.m. and I Can't Sleep.
The track you're about to listen to is called Guitar and Peaches.
Which is exactly how I feel about this subject.
Okay. We will hear Maisie's thoughts on Ginny and Harry after the commercial break.
Goodbye.
You're listening to WCVF 88.9 FM, the voice of Fredonia.
On the air at 88.9 WCVF, we are the campus and community voice of Fredonia.
Are bad. All
We
right.
are back.
All right. We're going to do a little grapevine. Something we heard, along the way. This is something I'm doing. All right. So I heard that Fredonia's skate club meeting. Oh, I'm not doing this. Okay. Well, all right. So Fredonia skate club meeting. Join Fredonia Skate Club Saturdays at 1 p.m. in Chautauqua Hall parking lot for an open skate. Skate Club is a new club that accepts anyone interested in skateboarding. New skaters, experienced skaters, casual cruisers, longboarders, and more. Follow them on Instagram at Fredonia Skateboard Club to stay up to date on any changes to their weekly meetings. And let's talk more about... Oh, are you doing one?
I'll do one.
Okay.
Okay, so heard this one through a little grapevine. December 3rd, which is tomorrow, experience indie, underground rap, R&B, and experimental rock all in one night at the Hail Fredonia Showcase. The event features a first-rate homegrown lineup of 4 local acts. Witness the best of Western New York talent at the Cave in Buffalo, located at 71 Military Road, Buffalo, New York. The community-based event features an eclectic roster of Orange Style Club, Oh Summer Days, Prill, and Yellow Thumper. Handpicked by an upper-class music industry majors, these up-and-comers are ready to prove their own while soundtracking the SUNY Fredonia semester. The doors open at 7 p.m. and music starts at 8. The admission price is $10 at the door. This event is being put on by Hail Fredonia Records. Hail is an upper-level music industry course devoted to working directly with unsigned artists while giving back to the Western New York community. That's so fun.
I love that. Well,
okay, talk your smack about Harry and
I'm going
Ginny.
to. I'm going to finish it off with the 9 minutes we have left. After this, we're heading to our friend's new movie,
Loves a Wash.
It's going to be very fun. Shout to Dylan. So, let's begin. First of all, Julia's mother agrees with me.
I was so mad.
She was shook. She was shaking. So sorry for the whole shook thing. She was shaking though. Like it was a fact. Except I do have one disagreement. I don't like Cho.
Cho Chang.
Cho Chang,
Why
I didn't
not?
like her because she and Edward, whatever his name is, Cedric.
Oh my goodness.
Her and Cedric belonged together and he died. I don't like how she just kissed Harry to get over Cedric. And it obviously didn't work because she was still sad. Well, I mean, obviously, if your boyfriend died, you'd be sad for a while. But, still, maybe she shouldn't have done that. So, all right. I think that they don't make sense. They didn't have a lot of chemistry until that movie. There was no build-up after that movie. They were trying to make something that just could not happen because they were such close friends. And honestly, I'm going to say it, they had more of a brother-sister relationship. He would do anything for her, she would do anything for him, but there's still that boundary, and they tore it up. They ripped it in half. That boundary was gone in the last movie. Okay? While Harry and Ginny, yes, they had that boundary, but let's be real. First movie, starting with, the boundary started to evaporate.
First movie? Did they even meet the
Yes.
first movie?
Yes.
She came down the stairs in the second movie.
They met the first movie. She looked at him while he was running into the wall.
They exchanged eye contact.
Okay, and you are making a fact about you are making something happen between the other two characters that isn't even there. Okay,
Okay, they literally ended up together. Let's talk about that. Okay, both of our people did end up together. I don't know why we're fighting, but
okay,
continue.
but still, I'm right. So maybe we just like to be right to a point where we start arguing to be fun. So this is what happened, all right? First movie, she looked up at him. She automatically was like, I'm in love with Harry Potter. He's my soulmate. He is my man, all right? Because she didn't stop talking about him, obviously, because Ron kidnapped Harry in the second movie, and she still couldn't stop talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even exchange anything, and she was in love with this boy. And she was just like, Mother, where's my jumper? And then that happened, okay? And they exchanged eye contact. She was scared. She was like, I don't know, a 10-year-old girl, and she ran upstairs. While Harry, 14 at the time, or 13? 13.
Wait, no, because you go to Hogwarts first year when you're 12. I mean, first when you're 11. He just turned 11. So he had just turned 12 in the second movie.
Okay. So when he was 12, and then he was like, what was that all about? Then he saved her life, okay? He looked down at her, and he shook her hand. They touched. And then, like, I'm such a sap, okay? And he was like, oh, my God, like, is she still alive? Okay, she, in fact, was. And then they both survived, and they made it out, and he told her everything was going to be okay. Because, I mean, even though he was, like, he wasn't sure about how he felt about Ginny, he knew something was there. It was still his best friend's little sister. Then things just kept heating up. There was that whole, I don't know what happened until the fire at the Weasleys.
Oh, that's a 4-movie jump.
My God.
But the point is that nothing happened. Continue.
No, she tied his shoe.
Oh, my goodness.
And then they kissed, okay? And then she ran out after him to save him. It's a very much saving relationship, okay?
Could have been platonic.
Then...
sorry.
Are you supposed to be talking right now?
No, so sorry.
Okay. So, then she saves his butt, all right? She pulls out that wand, and the bad guys disappear, all right? So, well, then the house burns down, but we're not going to talk about that. Then she sees him, she kisses. There's a lot of, like, kissing involved, okay? But the other two had nothing, okay? They had something. Chemistry was being built throughout the movies. For Ron and Hermione, they really just threw in the chemistry in one movie, waited another one, and then they kissed. Like, there was nothing, okay? This one was built up. And that is why I will support it until the day I die. Also, like, they shouldn't even have been together, and the actors say so too, and I agree with the actors.
Okay. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, I guess.
Cedric and Harry for the win.
That's
what we came to a conclusion to the other day.
If Cedric and Harry got together, I don't think I would be that upset.
No, I'd root for them.
Oh my gosh, we're coming to a close.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Very chaotic first show.
Loved
you know
it.
what?
Let's talk about how the Be Real did not go off. Where is the Be Real?
Where is the Be Real?
Do you guys know Be Real?
We were hoping to take a Be Real while we were in here.
As our first little show.
Let's talk about our morning. This is how it went, okay? We didn't go to bed till like 3, kind of.
We had our
right?
deep girl talk.
We had our girl talk. Then we woke up. We realized we had to be at the radio station at 9. So we had to be woken up at like 8:15. We woke up at 8:45. I went to go get a bagel.
Mm-hmm.
I was very like, I did not want to come here. But then we ended up having a good morning.
Mm-hmm.
But then they were like, hey, like something's up. We don't know what to do because the person who had this slot didn't get
trained.
He didn't get trained yet. And I was like, we could do it. It was a joke. But then I was like, you know what? We actually could do it.
Mm-hmm.
So then they trained us an hour later.
I was really nervous. I had
30
clammy
minutes.
hands.
And then here we are on our first girl talk session.
I hope it's been a lovely girl talk session.
I know. I hope you enjoyed all of the very chaotic things we've talked about. We covered Taylor Swift. We covered Harry Potter.
We covered the Good Morning America affair.
Good. Oh, my gosh.
That is juicy.
Both affairs movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now we're just
been a lovely little girl talk.
It has been.
We're
gonna close up. So now we have on the
Mahones.
And we're gonna play
Holloway Jack.
Great song. All right.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye, and have a good rest of your Radiothon.